Stadiums are marketed as civic pride, but in reality, they've become monuments for how easily public money can be redirected, sometimes illegally, often unethically, into private hands. Here's the playbook. Team owners threaten to leave, cities scramble to keep them, and taxpayers end up funding billion-dollar venues they don't own. And by the time those stadiums are almost paid off, usually 30 to 40 years later, team owners threaten to leave again. Look at Soldier Field. The early 2000s renovation was sold as a responsible public investment. Instead, the project went tens of millions of dollars over budget, stripped the stadium of its historic landmark status, and left taxpayers owing over $640 million well into the 2030s. And now, right on schedule, the Bears are pushing for a new stadium, threatening relocation while lobbying for tax breaks, special legislation, and over $855 million in public infrastructure support. In Las Vegas, Allegiant Stadium costs about $1.9 billion, with $750 million in public funding approved through a hotel tax with limited voter input. Taxpayers took on the debt, but in a rare case, the gamble paid off, with the stadium generating billions in economic activity and exceeding early impact projections. The same can't be said for Marlins Park, a flashy, retractable roof ballpark that quickly turned into a taxpayer-funded flop. That stadium cost about $634 million, with 80% publicly funded. Yet attendance lagged, development stalled, and team ownership later sold the team for a major profit. Corruption investigations later found that campaign donations and political influence helped push the deal through, with voters misled about the true cost, leaving taxpayers with decades of debt. The Buffalo Bills' new stadium carries a $1.4 billion price tag, with over $850 million from taxpayers, one of the largest public subsidies in NFL history. There's no proven criminal case tied to it, but context matters. New York's Buffalo Billions scandal exposed how a jobs program turned into a federal corruption case with bids rigged for politically connected firms. Which brings us to Washington. The proposed stadium for the Washington Commanders carries multi-billion-dollar projections and heavy public funding. And this time, the influence isn't subtle. President Donald Trump claimed that he helped clear political and regulatory hurdles that would allow the new stadium to host future major sporting events year-round. And in return, he suggested that the stadium be named after him. Odds are that won't happen, but the media attention surrounding it has set the stage for even more lucrative naming rights. But this isn't just an American problem. Globally, mega events like the FIFA World Cup or the Olympic Games are notorious for corruption, cost overruns, and political favoritism.